And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Wears tonight, white trimmed in black. He weighed in also 129 3/4 pounds and in 11 professional bouts. Holds a perfect record, 11 victories, no defeats, 10 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here's the undefeated super featherweight from Victorville, California, the reigning junior NABF super featherweight champion, King Roy Garcia!
Center top 10, he said, I hope that Valenzuela can take a shot so I can break him down and people can see my other skill sets beyond my lightning quick speed and my power punches. Gotta watch out what you ask for, right?
Exactly. You know, Ryan has a lot of speed. He's very fast. Great amateur fighter. And he brings it up to the ring tonight. You know, showing his skills, his confidence, and his speed. Remember, speed kills. If you don't see it coming, you're gonna get hurt.
He's got the shorts. It's a Raging Bull honoring the late Jake LaMotta. So he said he's a boxing historian. He loves watching fights. His favorite fight to watch, Sugar Ray Leonard against Tommy Hearns. He said that fight had so many ebbs and flows. People bet their houses on the result of that fight. And it was Sugar Ray Leonard who came away with the victory.
Nowadays, you don't see a lot of young fighters going back in history and watching some of those great fights. And you know, a young fighter like Ryan goes back and watches Tommy Hearns, Sugar and Leonard. He was talking about it, so it's great. He learns a lot off of that.
Honoring a legend, Jake LaMotta, a very charismatic kid. I asked him, you know, how do you not get overconfident? He said, I know there's a very fine line between being cocky and being confident. He says, but being in the ring, in the gym against fighters like Vasyl Lomachenko, like Jorge Linares, and holding my own, that's where my confidence comes from knowing that I can handle that. But he's young, and we'll see how he does when a fighter takes his best shot and he keeps coming at him. And he's hoping that's Valenzuela who can really bring out the best in him tonight.
It's very important for a fighter when they train and they get in the ring and spar. That was a great left hook. When they get in the ring and spar some champions, top-class fighters, you know, they know that, you know, their confidence is high depending on how they're doing it. And that's the case with Ryan Garcia here. He's walking Valenzuela down, just trying to find that opening.
We've got a young fighter who drops people in the gym all the time in Virgil Ortiz. And Ryan Garcia has a win over Virgil in the amateurs. How do you not let a youngster just say, man, I can do this whenever I want? There it is, though. You can't do it whenever you want if your name is Ryan Garcia.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? You want to continue? Yes? Box.
Right. 8 seconds left here in round number 1. Garcia already put his power on display. Better than that. In the corner, they told Cesar Valenzuela, we told you he was going to try to land that left hook. Don't fall for it again. Easier said than done. This kid's speed is unreal. If you want to see some incredible footwork and speed, look at his Instagram page or his Twitter page. He's got over 160,000 followers on Instagram. This kid does some impressive things on that Cobra bag. But it's the fact that he can translate that into the ring that's even more impressive, Joel.
Exactly.
There's a left hook.
See, that's why against a fighter like Ryan Garcia, you cannot pull back. You cannot make those mistakes that Tanajara was making. Because those are deadly. Those are deadly mistakes against a fighter like Ryan Garcia that catches you at the right time. He has great speed, and most important, he has great timing.
Said, anytime I step into the ring, I've been able to do whatever I've wanted. Once again, in round number 1, he did exactly what he wanted. At some point, that's not going to be the case, and we'll have to see what his character is then. But so far, he hasn't needed to appeal to that because he's taking care of business.
See, and what he does is demoralizes his fighter,
walking
him down. He has great defense as well. When they start throwing punches at him, he has a nice, tight guard at all times.
You know, it's amazing that he's such a young man, but he's very poised, and he's also focused on what this career can mean to him. He said, you know, I don't want to be known as that kid who knocked out that guy on ESPN SportsCenter Top 10. He says, I want to go down as a great fighter. I want to win titles in multiple weight classes. He's got a vision for himself, and if he can continue to land that left hook and use his speed, he has the tools to complete that mission.
You know, he has great instinct. As you can see, he looks like a mature professional fighter with only 10 fights. He's walking him down. He throws the feints once in a while, and he's keeping Valenzuela pretty tense every second of the round.
And Valenzuela knows that he can get caught at any moment. It's already been proven there in round number 1, and there you see the defense of Ryan Garcia, who wants to become a complete fighter. He says, I love Sugar Ray Leonard, I love Sugar Ray Robinson, you know, Oscar, although at the end of his career he kind of disintegrated, he said, and then Floyd, although, you know, he got boring of late, but at their peak, that's what he's looking at. And you can't appeal to anything higher than those names that he mentioned in terms of boxing skill.
Exactly. You need to apply pressure on Ryan Garcia, because if you give him the distance to think, he's going to pick you apart.
That's what he's doing so far here through 2 against Valenzuela. Boxer calm. His father Henry is telling him, hey, be careful. He's lunging, trying to create opportunities. In the corner of Cesar Valenzuela, Gilberto Becerra is yelling at him, saying, you got to go get him. It's a sense of desperation. How does that affect the fighter?
It does, because it's making you think that you're losing the fight. Obviously, he is losing. But you're putting him at risk by telling him, hey, go get him. You have to go get him. Valenzuela, at this point, he needs to apply pressure, but smart pressure. He has to make it a dogfight at sometimes. But Ryan Garcia's father gave him the correct instructions. Feint him, make him walk back. He don't know how to walk back. When you catch that, it's a big plus, because there's fighters that they can only fight coming forward, but when you apply pressure and they're moving backwards, they don't know how to fight, and that's what his father already caught.
And when you look at Ryan Garcia, he told us regarding Cesar Valenzuela, I expected him to be a lot taller, but he's the same size as me. There, it looked like a slip.
No,
and that's exactly what Tony Zaino says.
That wasn't a knockdown.
Take a look at it later on. There was an uppercut there. There was a shot.
A knockdown.
But we'll have to look at it to review that one with the replay.
Let him go. Break.
Ryan Garcia was mentioning there's a 5.5-inch reach advantage for Valenzuela, but you wouldn't think that because of the fact that speed and timing beat length.
Yeah, it's just that sometimes a lot of fighters they have longer reach and they're taller. They're slower. You know, they're slower with the punches. And that's the case with Valenzuela here.
Big left hand there from Ryan Garcia. You see Valenzuela's legs wobble a little bit, and he's just reaching so far. Is Valenzuela, despite his 5.5-inch reach advantage, he has to reach because he's afraid of the speed and power of Ryan Garcia. And Ryan Garcia just cannot afford to get too crazy and get overconfident here.
Not against a fighter that is in trouble. A fighter that is in trouble throws punches from every angle, and you don't see those punches coming. See, Valenzuela needs to stay low, but every time he throws his jab, he drops his right hand. He's going to end up getting caught with a left hook.
Not behind the head.
If Ryan times that jab and watches that right hand go down, he can catch him with a left hook on the way in.
That jab that Valenzuela threw, but there was nothing behind it after Garcia decides not to go after him. Ooh, and he catches Ryan, but then he gets caught with the left hand. Beautifully placed.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to continue? Yes?
You said demoralizing his opponent, and that's exactly what Garcia did there. Valenzuela threw his best punch of the night, and he gets caught, and he's about to get finished here as the bell sounds. And it's a knockout. It's a technical knockout. Tony Zaino has stopped the fight right before the bell that signaled the third round. And
ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 59 seconds, round number 3. Referee Tony Zaino puts a halt to this contest. Your winner declared by TKO victory. He is still undefeated. Still Junior NABF Super Featherweight Champion, the Fighting Pride of Victorville, California, King Ron.